This is the Little Couple update for February 2024, and we're going to talk about Jen Arnold's health update and a few other fun things Jen and Bill have been up to lately with Will and Zoey. As we know, The Little Couple is no longer airing new episodes on TLC. Word on the street is that it was put on hiatus in 2019, but fans still want to know what's new with the family, but the show ever coming back is complicated by a lawsuit that happened between Jen and Bill and their producers, which is probably playing a huge part in why it never came back. I don't know. Let's see if it comes back. But let's start with some really good health news. Jen shared some great news this month. She's recently celebrated 10 years cancer-free and posted this picture of her ringing the bell 10 years ago. So at 39 years old, Jen had shared that while she was in India, she was actually there to adopt her daughter Zoey. She had started to experience bleeding and had to return to Texas for treatment. Even before the adoption was ever complete in India, Bill literally had to stay there and wrap everything up while she came back by herself. It was documented on the show. Jen was later diagnosed with stage 3 choriocarcinoma, a rare cancer where the cancer actually begins in the cells that would become the placenta. So basically it started during that one time when she actually was pregnant. Ultimately, she became cancer-free and is now a cancer survivor, and she is thriving with her great career and great family. So congratulations, Jen. She had said, "Can't believe it was 10 years ago this month that I rang the bell to celebrate the end of chemotherapy. Thankful for my life and love I have around me." Jen also recently celebrated her mom's birthday and a Lunar New Year to celebrate Will's culture. I had no idea, but Will is actually Mongolian. She had said, "Ready to celebrate the Lunar New Year. This year turns out the whole house has a virus. However, we're not going to let that stop us from celebrating the Lunar New Year. Going to cook Mongolian hot pots, which are a popular dish from Inner Mongolia where Will is from. We try, although don't always do a good job, to always celebrate both the Lunar New Year and Diwali for Will and Zoey's cultures. We try, although don't always do a good job, to always celebrate both the Lunar New Year and Diwali for both Will and Zoey's cultures. Hope you all get to celebrate and have a very happy Lunar New Year." And apparently, Will was also all of us stressing out when the Super Bowl got into overtime this month. Will is actually a big Chiefs fan, and he likes Patrick Mahomes, of course. In case anyone was wondering, so Will's into football apparently, and he's also getting older by the minute. He is now 14. He also is a big Harry Potter fan, or was. Things change at that age. This month, Jen, Bill, and Will and Zoey went to New York to celebrate Will's birthday. They visited the 9/11 memorial and also went to Chinatown. Last year, I think they also went to New York for Will's birthday, so he must just really like New York. Jen also posted something saying that their new puppy was eating its own you-know-what. So she was having a glass of wine, which is super relatable, to be honest, and some of her followers thought that she was actually hacked because she would never say that. But, I mean, really? That being said, I think that they also have a new puppy. They recently had lost their beloved dog, Rocky, a little while ago. That dog was part of the inspiration for Bill to open his pet shop, Rocky and Maggie's, and the new puppy's name seems to be Sammy. And Bill now apparently thinks that he and Jen would be great TV hosts, so he's got TV on the brain, but he's also super funny. He said, "Hanging out at the Chevy dealership waiting for my ride, watching live Kelly and Mark, and I'm going to put it out there. I'm fairly certain Jen and I could be a great replacement couple on TV in the morning. For the network execs reading my post. Call my agent." Hashtag live with Jen and Bill. I mean, and if anyone's wondering how Bill and Jen's relationship is doing, I mean, they're doing great. People are out here Googling, are the little couple divorced? I would actually say they're doing great. They actually sent each other sweet Valentine's Day messages, so everything's still strong there. Bill said over this image, if I could bottle and sell the way my lady friend here makes me feel, I'd be a very wealthy man. Happy Valentine's Day. Hashtag lucky me. So, and as usual, Jen's professional career is just amazing. She's still working at Boston's Children's Hospital, and in the description for her position, under her bio, it says, Dr. Arnold has been involved in simulation for over 14 years with experience building 2 pediatric simulation programs at prior institutions. Her areas of focus within simulation include use of simulation for evaluating new clinical spaces, team training, improving quality and patient safety, improving home care and skills for primary caregivers of children with medical complexities, and developing educational curricula for various departments throughout the hospital. Whew, she's doing a lot. And she also partners with Katie Couric Media as a medical sort of correspondent of some sort. And she talks about different topics like gun violence and some health and wellness stuff and parenting. She also talks on the Boston Children's podcast about certain things. She's kind of like doing media, but it's still doing media, still very much sort of the face of things, but not on TV. So she has a lot of practice doing that, so she's doing really, really good. And they still live in this huge, nice house that also appeared on HGTV, actually. It has a farmhouse style with some lobster wallpaper that I noticed in the background of some of her posts. Either way, the famous question, is the little couple ever coming back, is a mystery. I'm not sure, but lots of exciting and fun things are still going on in the lives of Jen and Bill. They obviously moved to the Boston area and had to resettle there after living in Florida. And so let's hope so. The kids are getting so big now. They're so much older. So it's exciting to see because we've seen them since they were basically babies. It's amazing how time flies. And I hope you guys enjoyed my update for the little couple for February 2024. Have a great day, and I'll be back soon with more updates. Bye.